Stage 3 starts with a run up the hill, right up towards the top there. I'll see if I can pump my view distance up a tiny bit here for you guys, sorry. So it goes up that really awkward looking ridge. It's important to stay onto that. So we start with a nice, simple run across the right here. You cut a fair bit there. Then you want to get the car left as much as you can and right. So there's an awkward little hole off to the right there. You don't want to fall too far into it. Will hurt you if you cut that one. So don't cut there. Heading up the straight, basically just keep the car settled, keep it straight as we get towards this section here. So we're basically riding the top of this ridgeline the whole way up. Now you can cut a little bit into these corners, but keep in mind when you come back across the other side, it will unsettle the car a little bit. It's not too bad on these first two. It gets real nasty on these later ones. So up to you how you want to balance it. I'd recommend trying to keep as middle as you can. As you come up here, you want to start to lift, cut this corner a little bit to the right, and that sets you up for a pretty immediate braking around this acute left. We then head down towards the hairpin here. Obviously we want to track around the bale, get it as tight as we can, and get back up on the power. So it's pretty much a flat left across this crest here as we head towards the palm trees. As soon as you straighten up and the road starts to go right, you want to get some braking done. A slight right into a tight hairpin left around bale, between the palm trees. And then we have a really, really tight hairpin right here. Plenty of handbrake's going to be wanted for that one. You got the rocks on the outside, and then we plunge down the hill. So pretty much flat, maybe a slight lift here depending on how your line is. Fast down the hill here. Now, before we get to our point here, we want to basically set up our braking, point ourselves at those arrow boards, and get the braking done before we get to the corner. It's really easy to slide wide here. Nice and tight so we don't hit those rocks on the outside. And through checkpoint 1 we head. It's then a right around the bale, nice and simple. And then power on. Get back to the right here. Left of the bale. As much of a cut as you want here, who gives a shit. Left around this bale. And then here, right around the next bale. So really nice little quick high speed section for you. It's really good fun in the cars, hence why we're not being too strict on the cut through there. So left back around the bale. We then got a blind crest. We want to hold ourselves to the right. And then basically angle ourselves towards the corner. You can take a slight cut through here. Just make sure as soon as you come off the cut, you're on the brake. And then right through and onto the main road again. Plenty of room to run a little bit wide there, but obviously you want to carry your speed. Towards the town, we want to angle ourselves a little bit across to the right here. Braking at the start of the white. Cut a little bit on the right and left here. Braking tight hairpin in the middle of town there. Back across the other way, get your power down, hold flat through here. Be brave through this little junction here. Hold across the crest on the angle, ride the bumps. Now here, I'm going to stop for 2 secs. So, as you come up towards this hill, that hay bale is pretty damn obvious. It almost looks like it's in the middle of the road. The road kinks left and then right hard around it. So what you want to do is aim the car while you can see this hay bale to the left of it. So it's left of where the current road is here. We want to hold that line because that hay bale is going to disappear from view almost entirely in the rally car. As we come over the crest, we just want to aim that little bit right through into the dip and then left over that little dip. This one's a little bit deceptive, so wash some speed off, get the car tight, and as soon as you're here, you can power back on fine. You just don't want to hit that gate. We then got a few hundred meters of straight. Now this next corner is nice and tricky. You want to angle yourself left a little bit. You want to wash a tiny bit of speed off before you hit the crest, jump, and then you have to feed the line through there. It's a bit awkward. If you get it right, you can carry heaps of speed, and that gains you a huge amount of time down here. But if you get that wrong, you consequently spend so much more time sitting still where everyone else is flying past at high speed. This section's really quite fun. Lots of crest, lots of high speeds. Terrifying in the rally car to keep flat. I'd recommend lifting a little bit here and there and just powering on while you've got grip and then lifting for each corner. Up to you. So down through the dip here again, and then to the right again. The car's gonna be really unsettled over these jumps, so keep that in mind. Left again down into it. Here's where things get real. So you have jump and jump. So you want to angle this one, but not too far. You just want to be left almost over this crest. This is a huge jump in the rally car if you don't lift, so keep that in mind. Same again here, second jump in quick succession. This one, you want to make sure you land before you get to the corner. That sounds stupid because it looks like I've landed well apart. It's easy to land right about here in the rally car if you're not careful. Big cut right. Awesome section. I love that. I'm going to be looking hard in the splits to see who is the quickest through checkpoint 2 to 3. Again, another jump here. You can pretty much keep it mid, down through the hill, and then back up, braking as we get up towards the top. Nice little hairpin here. See, I've overshot it in the car a little bit there. You want to keep it tight and get the speed straight back down again. We then come right around a longer right 3, almost opens to a 4. And then here we get the crest. You want to watch the crest, point left over the crest, and then really tight right around the hay bale here. Now the car will tend to slide out wide coming left around here, so be mindful. We then come up to a blind crest left here, big dip, so it's really easy to run wide and hit those buildings with the car. Keep in is the call. Then have a double right as we head into the oil storage facility. Longer left here, use the references of the road underneath you. Quick fast section here as we come through the tanks themselves. It then goes into a left flick, so you basically want to get the flick done, get your braking done, and then a real tight little one here around the inside. And then come into basically an open hairpin left here. Again, round to the right, and then power on. So it's only a short little sprint to the line here, so keep your speed up. Big cut through there, no worries here. Cutting left here is a bit unsettling to the car, so just be careful with that. Right here goes off camber, as you can see, then left over the crest here, and bring yourself down towards the finish as fast as you can and across the line. So that's stage 3 for you. That's probably my favorite of the rally in terms of that middle sequence. It's so fast, so much fun, so enjoy.